Transformers change voltage for grid compatibility. Typical voltage changes in a common solar facility. Inverters convert the array's DC power to AC power using power electronics and high-speed computerized switching to match the system's operating voltage. Transformers are not computerized, operating on Faraday's principle of mutual induction between a primary and secondary coil that modify voltage to match the grid. Externally, transformers have three primary features: the primary and secondary conductor termination cabinets, the oil-immersed tank for the transformer coil windings, and the passive airflow oil cooling fins. Transformer electrical terminations access. The secondary conductor termination cabinet has a system voltage of typically 600 volts or less, while the primary conductor termination cabinet has a medium voltage measured in kilovolts. Transformer secondary voltage cabinet. Three-phase live front paddle connections. The A, B, and C phases are labeled X1, X2, and X3 respectively. The ground strap connection, called the XO, binds the secondary coil to ground. Gauges monitor the oil temperature, pressure, and level. The transformer throat connection has been configured with an additional set of secondary paddle connections to support direct coupling to a central inverter. An engraved nameplate documents the transformer's electrical configuration and ratings. This transformer has a rated capacity of 2000 to 2240 kVA. The primary coil is wound as an ungrounded Y configuration to support a 12.47 kV interconnection voltage, while the secondary coil is wound as an ungrounded Y configuration that supports a 600-volt system voltage. Available taps can accommodate interconnection voltages as high as 13,090 volts and as low as 11,850 volts. The three-line diagram describes how the transformer coils and grounding are wired internally, including disconnects and fusing. Transformer primary voltage cabinet. Three-phase dead front MV interfaces. The A, B, and C phases are labeled H1, H2, and H3 respectively. These are a set of pass-through bushings for the MV connections to support surge arresting, as shown here, or a loop feed to an additional transformer. The ground strap connection, called the HO, binds the primary coil to ground. A tap changer provides a means to set the transformer's coil ratio to adapt to local grid voltage levels. Load break operator, pronounced L-BOR, provides a means for qualified persons to electrically isolate the primary coil from the medium voltage source.